I, IT engineer Hilary Soso, the owner of Isotech Limited, located in Rwamagana, Muhazi, Byeza, Nyarukombe. We are going to introduce and deep learning about drone making. What do you mean if you say the drone? Introduction, module 1 will be the introduction to drone for beginner level. Duration 1 week up to 2 weeks. Objective: understand what a drone is and its basic components. Topics: history and types of drone, quadcopter, hexacopter, fixed wing. Applications: agriculture, delivery, filming, military, etc. Drone laws and regulations, local and international laws. Basic aerodynamics. Basic aerodynamics. Sorry. So, before thinking and selecting this field of drone making, I was attended the courses in BTech in IT. I focused on embedded system, assembling and disassembling, mounting, routing of PCB, creating PCB from scratch, from zero to hero. Sorry. I focused on the IoT, Internet of Things, AI, artificial intelligence, machine learning, software engineering, data mining, computation methods using MATLAB, data mining, data warehouse, research methodology, and so on. Before, on the advanced level, I was attended different modules, which is related and fulfilling these topics. Okay. We move forward on the full explanatory of drone. What is a drone? Drone is a flying machine. It flies without a pilot inside. It is on autopilot. People control it using a remote control, joystick, smartphone, or a computer. For example, in a zipline uses smartphone, computers, and so on. Drones can fly high or low and take photos, videos, or do special tasks. This is a picture of a drone flying in the sky. Parts of a drone. Drone has the several main parts of it. Okay. Frame. Frame means the body of the drone. Body of the drone. Correct. Uh, propellers. Propellers means the spanning blades that help it fly. Propellers help the drone to fly. Motors, they spin the propellers. The motors moves like a fan. Eh? Yes, spans the propellers. Battery gives a power to the drone for the resistance of drone during it flying on the sky for the long distance and long uh, time depending on the latitude and the longitude depending on the slope. Yes, camera is an optional for some drones. Takes a pictures and videos. Controller lets you control a drone. A controller is like a motherboard. System board is a brain of a drone. Is the system board interconnected parts of a drone? And what can drone do? Drone does. What can drone? Drones do. Take a picture, remember, for some drones. And videos from the sky helps in farming. Checking crops helps in search and recure. Use it in delivery. Send small packages like food, bread, uh, pig sperms, and so on. Use it for fun and learning. In learning, especially in the education sector, drone can be applied to check the cheating cases. Yes. Safety rules. Do not fly near airports. Fly in an open space, away from people and animals. Always check the battery level before launch it. Keep the drone in sight while flying. While learning about drones, drones are a part of future technology. If you say the future technology, you mean autopilot, self-driving smartness devices like drones. Learning drones helps in jobs like photography, delivery, or farming. It's a fun way to learn science, to learn technology and engineering using a drone. History and types of drones. Short history of drones. Early drones were made for military in the 19th century. In the 19th century, drones became, became better and smaller. Uh, Before 19th century, drones was very big, but after this generation, try to to merge to merge the component of a series and reduce the size of it. Especially, they were started on flight controller as the system board of drone, as the brain of drone, and try to reduce the size of propellers, size of motors, and so on. Around 2010, drones started to be used by the public for fun, businesses, and learning. Now, drones are used in many fields like farming, streaming, delivery, and rescue. Types of drones. Uh, Firstly, we focused on quadcopter. Quadcopter has a four propellers. It's the most common drones, easy to fly, used for photos, videos, running, and fun. Looks like a small flying cloth. Example, DG, Phantom, Parrot. We move forward on our hexacopter. Hexacopter has the six propellers, is more powerful than a quadcopter, can carry heavier cameras or tools, still easy to fly, more stable, used in professional photography and rescue missions. Example, DJI Matrix 600. Fixed wings drones. Looks like an airplane. Flies using wings, not propellers. For lift. Can fly long distances, and stay in the air longer. Good for mapping, good for surveying of land and farming. Cannot stay still in one place. No hovering. Example, EB, parrot, discord. Applications of drones uh, may be applicable, supposed to be applicable in sector. Drones helps farmers check crops. Uh, Real-time checking crops during the rain, during the sunrise, during the bad situation, during the good situation. Drones helps farmers to check crops in the real-time monitoring. They can spray waters and or pesticides for the plants. They take pictures of fields to show dry or sick of plants. Saves time and money for farmers. Drone has the high speed. This high speed helps to minimize the longest time for the qualified services. Okay, delivery. Drones can deliver smaller packages like medicine or foods in the hospitals or in the hotels. Okay, they are fast and can go to hard to reach places used by companies like Amazon and Zipline. If you say zipline, zip means to compress, to reduce. Line, line means the airline transportation from the sky. Zip, reduce. the lines, okay, for the airline transportation. Filming, filming and photography. Drones take amazing pictures and videos from the sky. Remember when we studied the senior two, we classified the types of taking a picture, types of photography. Main, we have the oblique and the horizontal. Yes, the drones used to take the oblique pictures, not horizontal. Yes, use it in movies, weddings, and news reporting. Helps to shoot from high places or moving scenes. Military use. First big use of drones was by the military, used for spying, watching borders, and carrying weapons. The military keeps soldiers safe by doing dangerous tasks. Liqueur and emergence, rescue and emergence. Drones helps in search and rescue after floods, earthquakes, or fires. They find missing people from above, can bring surprise to people in danger. Construction and inspections. Drones watch over buildings and bridges, helps engineers, checks for damage, used to survey and to survey land before building. Uh, it can detect the strength of the soil before take decision of building the house on the soil, on that soil. Environment and the wildlife use it to count animals in the national park of any country. Tracks, forests, counting the number of trees, number of plants, the length, biggest, smallest, uh, size, dimensionality of the trees, and the other kind of environment of that forests, and watch for the fires helps protect endangered animals, can check pollution in rivers and lakes. Drones laws and regulations, local and international laws. Why are there drones laws? To keep people and property safe, to protect airplanes and airports, to respect people's privacy, to stop drones from being used in dangerous ways. International drones laws. General, most country for smaller. Most country follows similar laws like register your drone before flying on the sky. Do not fly above 120 meters, 400 feet. Always keep the drone in your sight. Do not fly near airports or airplanes. Do not fly over people or clouds. Use drones only during the day unless you have a special permission. This is the international drone general rules of drone rules. RWS3 local drones laws in Rwanda. Example, in Rwanda, the Rwanda Civil Aviation Authority, RICAR, controls drones use. Rules include firstly, you must apply for permission to fly. Secondly, you must fly only in the approved area. Thirdly, respect people's privacy. Fourth, do not use drones for spying or crime, especially in political situation. Keep on your mind. Lastly, you need a license for commercial use. Example, delivery or filming. What happens if you break the rules? You may get a fine or loss of your drone. You may go to court or jail for serious misuse. Authorities may take your drone and controller. Tips for safe and legal flying. Firstly, always check a law before flying in a new place. Secondly, ask permission if flying over someone's home or land. Third, join a drone club or training course. Lastly, keep your drone updated and fly safely. Basic aerodynamics, how drones fly. What is aerodynamics? Aerodynamics is the study of how air moves around the things. Air moves around the things depending on a gravitation force. It helps us understand how things fly in the air. For drones, it explains how blades, propellers push air to make the drone go up, down, or turn. The four main forces of flight. Number one, lift pulls the drone upward, made by spinning propellers pushing air down. Weight as the second. Gravity pulls the drone down using gravitation force. It depends on the size of drone and weight of the drone. Uh, Third, pushes drone forward. Third, called thrusts. Thrusts pushes the drone forward. Created when propellers spin fast in a certain direction. Drag throws the drone down, caused by air pushing back as the drone moves. How a drone moves. Quadcopter. Example, up or down. All four propellers spans fast up or slower down, forward or backward. Front propellers slow down and back ones speed up or vice versa. Left or right, yarrow. Diagonal motors spans at different speeds to turn. Side to side to side roll. One side spans fast to tilt that direction. Why running aerodynamics matters helps you fly your drones better and safer. Lets you understand how to fix problems when your drone is shaking or drifting. Important for building or designing your own drones. Practical. We will deal on assembling a toy drone from scratch. Assembling means the action of mounting, correcting, rearrange of tools in order to make a war drone. Drone simulation software is an option. When you don't have enough cost to buy the materials of assembling a drone, you can use simulation software to fly your drone and build the drone. Especially remember, we use a simulation in networking. We use the Cisco packet tracer to configure and install and connect router switches, firewall, computers, smartphone, voice over internet protocol. By using simulation, uh, the drone is a part that uses a simulation software as an option. But the primary purpose of building and developing a drone is to assemble the physical parts of IoT, Internet of Things, uh, assembling the parts of an embedded system to make the perfect and the solution of the people. Firstly, we start by assembling a toy drones. See the picture, we have motors, we have propellers, we have clipping tools, we have a battery, we have wires, we have. Okay, assembling a toy drones step by step. What you need before you take a decision, think and ask yourself what I need. Number one, I need drone frame, the body. I need four motors or six, depends your specific objectives. I need four propellers or six. Flight controller as the brain of the drone. I need also battery. I need wires. I need remote controller or smartphone or computer. Oh, I need the essential tool called screwdriver, screws and screwdrivers. Drone frame as the body of drone. Look here. The distance between one frame, and another will depending on your specific size. Uh, Allow me to see this example on the picture. On the left bottom side, we have uh, 135 millimeter. On the bottom right side, we have 800, 1800 millimeter. No, 118 millimeter. 118 millimeter. On the right side top, we have 225 millimeter. Four motors. Four motors. Okay, we have this motor. Sorry. Look here. We have this motor. We have this motor. Okay. We have this motor, which is unrecovered. Yes. Okay. Propellers. Firstly, we use these propellers or use this. This is the scales. We need flight controllers as the brain of the drone. Without flight controller, no meaning of drone. What kind of drone without a flight controller or microcontroller? No meaning. Me. Okay. We try to assemble our drone using a flight controller and the rails. We have the full assembled drone. Internal part of drone simulation. To to com to assemble and connect these components, you may use EasyAda or Precious and the other software. Evolutions of flight controllers are the history. Uh, Size. The first flight controller was 45 out of 45 millimeter. The second 30 out of 30 millimeter. Third 20 out of 20 millimeter. Fourth, as the last, 16 out of 16 millimeters. Those are the evolution of system board of drone. CPU, CPU Central Processing Unit, F1, F, F3, F4, F7. Features, FC, PDB, ESC, PDB, OSD, VTX, FC, PDB, RX, OSD, ESC, SD card. Battery. Battery. Okay. Those are the categories of battery. You will choose the battery depending on what distance your drone will fly. Yes, depending on the capacity of battery, main load, balance load, cell count and voltage, C rating, capacity. Wires, we have the power brick, mini cable X2, telem cable GH up to GH X times CAN cable LCD 12C cables, buzzer cables, GPS GH cable X1 with a safety switch. Okay, you look. Remote controller. Uh, we have different kind of remote controller. Okay, screw, screws and screwdrivers. Uh, you may choose this or this. May choose this or this or this or this or this. Okay, screws. This is the screws. Mm. Optional camera if included, landing gear, propeller guards. Camera if included, okay, use camera if included on your drone. This is camera, this is camera for taking a picture around the environment. Landing gears, you may use this or this. Okay, this is a full drone. Mhm. Propeller guards. Propeller guards look like okay, drone flying using propeller guards. Steps, step by step instructions. Step 1, prepare a frame. Place drone frame on a flat table. This use a flat table. Okay. Make sure all holes and slots clear. Okay. 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 Step 2, attach the motors. You will have 4 motors for quarters, quadcopter. Fix 1 motor to each arm using screw. Fix, yes, do it again. Same motors spin clockwise, CW, and the other counterclockwise, CCW. Follow the instructions carefully. Okay. Step 3. Connect the wires. Connect motor wires to a flight controller. Use the manual match each motor to the right spot. Be careful. Long connection will confuse a drone. Make a smartness connection which have a deep logic. Okay. Step 4. Mount the flight controller. Place the flight controller in the middle of the frame. Use a small screws and stick pads. Make sure it's facing the correct direction. Usually, the arrow shows fronts. Yes. Connect the battery. Connect the battery wire to the flight controller. Do not power it on yet. Use a battery straps or a holder to fix the battery under or on top of the frame. Step 6. Attach the propellers. Add the connect propellers to each motor. CW clockwise motor get clockwise propellers. CCW motors get CCW motors propeller. Uh, Tighten gently, not too hard. Okay, step 7, connect the remote controller. Throw the manual to pair the remote with the drone. Usually, you press a button or a switch to connect them. Use a remote controller. Yes. Test the drone without flying. Turn on the drone and the remote. If propellers spin correctly, if something doesn't work, check the wires and the motor direction. Yes, drone. Yes, can. 9. Try a short flight. Go to the surface open space. Try slow lift off. Yes. Practice takeoff, hover, and landing. Tip. Finally, we use tips. Always fly in a safe area. Charge your battery full before use. If something is not working, check the manual again. Practical. You will watch the following videos for more information. Thank you for today.